Hey guys, welcome back to the workshop, to the channel. So today in this video, we're going to be making some fishtail chisels. Looking forward to making these. I've been practicing carving, more importantly carving letters. And you can carve letters with normal chisels, but with fishtail chisels, they are specialised chisels. Watching this guy, and he is a master at doing it. You know, he spent the last 50 years doing it. He can cut them out, you know, with it's crazy watching him. But I thought I'd like to get my hands on chisels like that. Now, as I always say, if I can make it, then I'll give it my best go at making it before I look at buying them. So this is a fishtail chisel right here. It's a chisel that's tapered like that. That's where it gets the name. Really smart and cool thing about these chisels is that they've got a double bevel on them, and that's just a skew one. This is what I want to do here. I want to make one a 30, a 20 and a 10. The metal I'm going to use is an old file rasp. Now, I threw this in the fire and I softened it. See there, it's nice and soft. Be looking forward to making these chisels for a while. I've had this old file sitting here for about 2 weeks now. We'll make some nice handles to go with them out of this nice bit of hardwood I've got, and we'll make it in with ferrules up in that as well. These chisels are specialised chisels for carving letters, and that is why I'm wanting these. I want to practice my letter carving. So that should be fun. First thing I want to do is file all the teeth away. Let's take it to the milling machine. So do this side now. I took a good wee bit off. I was doing it in the milling machine, but I thought, let's do it with the angle grinder. A lot quicker, which it was. Still need to take a good bit of metal off it, but at least we can get them cut out into the rough shape and then start finalising the shape. Well, let's get these cut out. So I'll just show you making one of them. You see one, you see them all. I'll show you making this bigger one here. I'm just going to start filing now. A wee bit more at this bit. Nice. Right, so what I want to do now, whilst I've still got the template on it, I'm going to put a bit of die on this. Use this line to get a line here so that I can get this perfectly straight and in line with the chisel, because looking at it now you can sort of see it sitting to this way a wee bit, so I'm likely to take more off this side. See, I think if I'm being honest with you, I enjoy filing a day, but I've been filing for the last hour and a half, So I'll probably do the other two with combination of the angle grinder and maybe use the milling machine. Right, let's get some die chem on this. Just how much am I off? Actually, not that much. Not that much at all, to be honest with you. I knew I could see by eye there was a wee bit more on this side, but let's have a look. Let's continue a wee bit more just to join these bits up. There we go, man. It looks pretty mad with all the wee triangles on it. I'm deciding how thin I want it. So if we look, but we can see how much the wee triangles go down. So not much. This bit here is around about how thick I do want it overall. Definitely thin this out and then round the air. It's looking not bad so far. Right, so I'm going to start hogging away material. See, I did leave these wee bits on, to make like a wee stop. I don't know if I'm going to keep them, I might just do a long shaft down to here, then the taper, but the new I'm going to start working at thinning it. I think I might just use the angle grinder just to try and hog away material and then go to the belt sander. Looks alright so far, man. And I think it looks cool with the wee triangles on it. There is glue inside, so I'll sit in acetone. I just want to go back to filing these bits and get these cleaned right up. I think I'm just going to file these wee nubs off, but looking good so far. And then I need to put a line in this as well and then file this flat. Yes. I'm going to start rounding this here. Think that'll work, man. That will work. Right, next step, clean up the sides. That'll do for the time being. They look a lot better, that's for sure. So I need to think about the size of the bevel. The deeper we go down, the thinner the edge is going to be, I think we'll go with 10, right in the middle of this. Right, I'm just going to grind these bevels in with the sander. Right, I'm just going to leave the bevel like that the now. Happy with how it is the now, man. and we've still got a wee bit there to go. I'm just going to take a pass just to clean it up again, then I'm going to try and harden it. Right, looking no bad, man. I used a 120 and then a warm 240. Looks alright. What I do now is harden it, so I'm going to heat it up. I'm going to do this 3 times. Heat it up until it's cherry red, just this bit, till it's cherry red, and then dunk it in oil. And then at that point, it should be really hard. That's too hard for a chisel, you know, that's to the point where it's brittle. So what you want to do at that point is I'll heat it up for like here, and then I'll watch the colour draw up here, and as soon as I see it a straw colour here, I'll just dunk it back in the oil. We should be around about, 40 Rockwell at that point, and that's like the perfect hardness for a chisel. All the vegetable oil, that will do. See, I did forget to put these bits in, and I did mark it up there to do it, but because I've hardened it, man, it's going to be pretty hard to do it with files. Then I thought I'll do it with a sander, and then the final thought, I was like, are they really that important? I can see why they are important to get into tight corners, like away down here at a V or something, but we'll just roll with this the new. I've got plenty files there to use to make new ones, different ones. So I think one like this, I think a set just like this will be good. So really we want to make our handle and our ferrule. And I'm going to make the ferrule so it's a closed cap. And then I'll file like a wee square into it so that it, sits in there nicely. I'm just going to go off cam and do a wee bit more sanding on this, and then we'll move on to the handle. Right, sweet, that's got to go in there, no problem. Once we've got the ferrule in, right, let's make the ferrule now. bit tight, but that's what we want. Right, so I part it off now, and then I need to file the wee rectangle. There we go, man. Nice. Maybe overshot it a wee bit, but that's alright, man. Right, let me just clean the face up, then we'll get it put together. Ah, that'll do, man, that'll do. I think we'll just settle. But I need to make sure I put it on the right way. Just going that way like that, so I need to put it on like that. Alright. Let's get the blade in. That's seated lovely, man. I'm just going to give the handle the last wee brush down with 3000. Turned out alright, man. So, I want to sharpen this now. I'm going to start off with our aggressive stone. See a ball there. Let me strop it. Let me put something together and we'll use it to carve out a letter. Get this bit of pine, I think. I'm not want to waste a good bit of hardwood, so we'll use this. So I've just got 3 lines here, and I'm just going to practice carving them out. The idea is that we want to carve for the side and have like a perfect V. So what I want to do is I want to carve down. No bad, man, works nicely. I just need to improve my skill. I've went in a lot steeper at this side compared to that side, so they don't like meet up perfectly in the middle. Aye, a lot harder than what it looks. Definitely. A lot harder than what it looks. The chisels work beautifully. Well, it's plural, singular, chisel. It does work beautifully, I must say that. And it being sharp, that helps a lot as well. I mean, this first one here, there's a wee bit of tear out on this one here. I prefer, you know, kind of harder woods. Harder woods cut far easier. I think softer woods they can tear a lot easier, whereas harder woods are a bit more forgiving. But I think that was my first one. Second one and the third one. The second one looks the best, but the third one, that looks like, you know, I've cut both sides at basically this exact same angle. And and the lines perfectly straight. And give a better look. That's my first one. A wee bit of tear out that side. You can see my line sort of skewed up a wee bit there. Whereas I got a better line in this one, and then the angles are the same on both sides. But it's definitely a lot harder than what it looks. That is for sure. It's a bit trippy looking at it actually. It looks like it's three-dimensional, or it looks like it's a triangle coming up, you know? Can you see that? Is it just me? Right, there we go, man. It works beautifully, man. Beautifully it works. So there you go, guys, man. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that and you got something for it. I really enjoyed the process of making it. I love making my own tools and then putting the tools to use. So obviously I'm going to make another 2 of them. A 20mm one and a 10mm one. The carving is definitely a lot harder than what it looks. You know, I can't remember the guy's name. He's an older bloke, but he just, what took me, day 3, what took me about 10 minutes there, it would have took him 10 seconds to, you know, just chop that out, man. That is true skill, but that skill has been earned you know, a lifetime. You know, the guy must be in his 70s, so he's probably been doing it since he was a teenager, you know, I'm assuming. But that skill comes in time through repetition, you know, and that's what I like to always think about and look at. The more time that you put into any skill, the better that you'll get at it. If you don't practice it, you won't get good at it, you know. You know, for me, my workshop is a place for my creative output, you know. It's a place for me to come and exchange my energy for a skill, you know. See, before that I even started YouTube, I was in my workshop for like 4 years. Just this, before I extended it. And, you know, I started off with just hand tools. It was just hand tools that I worked with. And I learned a lot in that few years. And I gained the skill and the knowledge that comes with it, using hand tools and building things with just, you know, chisels, saws and planes, you know. And when I built this side here, I knew that I wanted to get into machining. I wanted to get a lathe and a mill and start working and name building things and practicing and gaining more skill, you know. So if there's one thing you take for it, is that, you know, if you want to do something and you know that you've not got the skills to do it, the best thing to do is just to throw yourself into it, you know. You throw yourself into it and then that's how you learn. You may throw yourself into it and realise that you suck at it, but you've got that desire there to get better. So you just continue to practice, and you'll get better. A wee quote that I always keep in my own mind is the triple P: practice, perseverance, and patience. If you instill them into your workflow and your workshop, apply them and you'll get good at anything, you know. So, alright, man, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to go and make the other 2. So I will see you in the next project. Alright, guys? Take it easy, God bless. And don't forget, build some. See you later, guys.